Hey YouTube, it's Mr. Noah 14, and today I'm not doing a review on the Masterbuilt because I have not purchased one and able to do a review. But what I'm doing now is the research because I'm hearing a lot of good things about the Masterbuilt Gravity Series 560 and 1050 models. Now this is the 1050 digital charcoal grill I'm looking at right now, but I would probably get the 560 because, just I don't think I need anything that big, and the 560 will probably just do all I needed to do. So let's take a picture here of the 560 here. Let's go down a little bit, take a look at her. As you can see here, it's nice, it's very spacious. And it's pretty much all the space I probably need. And like I said, from the reviews have been spectacular. A lot of people are saying that, it's the best of both worlds because not only can you use charcoal, but you can use wood in it at the same time. So as you can see, here is the gravity fill here where the charcoal and you can put wood chucks and everything go right here. Now, as I'm doing my research, I'm finding a lot of disturbing things with the Masterbuilt. As you can see, the 560 only has 3 stars, okay? And then the 1050, it's almost up there at 5 stars. It's at 4.5. It's because a lot of the issues that people have with this, like this back plate here letting out too much smoke, with this top part burning and peeling, the firebox warping because of the tremendous heat, the fire grill grate here that when the charcoal gets small, it drops into this little box here. But they're saying that it has the gaps are too big on it, so it's not burning everything. So you're losing a lot of burning material, a lot of charcoal, a lot of wood is falling through the grate and not properly being fully burned and used. So a lot of the complaints is that this thing cooks really inefficiently. Even though the gravity is supposed to make it more efficient and it's supposed to make you, get all the good smoke and everything from it. It's not doing that because the parts are falling through the grill grate. Big chunks of charcoal and wood are falling through the grill plates down here into the waste disposal part down here that you pull out. Okay, so let's get a better look at that here and this picture here. As you can see, there go the grill grate, and as you can see how separated it is and how, big chunks are falling down into this box here because of these, big openings. So it's very inefficient. So a lot of people are making mods for these things, and to me, I don't feel that I should have to mod something. If you have the 560, the whole point of the 1050 was to fix the mistakes, you know. But this thing seems like it has a lot of mistakes in it, but that's forgivable. Is it good? Is the question. And according to the reviews, it's good. But I have some major issues as far as health related issues. Now, when I was looking at a video, as you can see, he's dropping the charcoal in. One thing I noticed is that people are filling these things up all the way to the brim. And like I told you, because of the inefficiency, all that stuff that you're putting in there, you're losing. But there's another way that it works inefficiently as well, is that when you put this thing in, so you're done cooking and you put it in the cool down mode, it's actually burning more charcoal in the cool down mode. So this is very inefficient as well. So people are saying, well, the way you solve that is that you use less briquettes. or less charcoal. But the whole point of it is a pellet grill or something that's supposed to be a competitor to a pellet grill is that you set it and you forget it. Shouldn't have to worry about, you know, if your briquettes or your charcoal runs out. But with this unit, you have to, you can't fill that up all the way because you're going to get lost from the cool down process. So that's another thing I found that was really not good about this Masterbuilt, and I wanted to know if I wanted to go, to this Masterbuilt because I could use wood as well as charcoal to cook. And I'm saying, man, all these inefficiencies. Now, the number one inefficiency I found is basically health related. So you know that when you burn in charcoal, you got to let it turn to the white embers. You can't use, when it's smoking that dark smoke that's coming out when you're using charcoal. That is unhealthy. That is toxic. And what these things are doing is this burning, the closest to the bottom here. Let's get a look here. It's burning the charcoal that's closest to the bottom here, but that charcoal that's on top, that's black, is producing a black smoke. And that smoke is toxic that it's doing. And then you have this fan that's sucking that toxic smoke onto your meat and onto your food and onto the insides of the grill. And a lot of people are noticing this blackness when you look at the videos. And if you ever see anybody open this, if they refilling the charcoal or anything, this lid here, you'll always see this white smoke. That's that white dangerous smoke that your body should not be inhaling, and it's getting mixed into the meat, turning that meat into something that might be toxic for you. Now, another mod that they have for this is that they make a rectangular aluminum foil sheet that they want you to put over there, because when that blackness and everything in that soot burns to the top of here, it literally cracks it and peels the paint off of this. And that's another toxic thing, but that's something else we won't talk about. But when you looked at, people were using like aluminum foil, and you would see this dark, gritty, disgusting charcoal attached to these aluminum foil sheets. You really have to ask, is the Masterbuilt a healthy way to cook? We've all cooked over charcoal, but when we do it the old fashioned way, we put it in the little lighter thing, we pile up the charcoal, we light it, we wait for it to turn white and get out all those polluted chemicals and smoke, and then we put it, put the coals, the white burning coals down, and we cook barbecue like that. With this gravity fed method, it's different. And you have to ask yourself, are you really polluting your body using this Masterbuilt grill? And I really think some more research should go into how much of that black smoke is actually getting into your food and getting into your system with this new gravity fed method of cooking. So I want to ask you guys, what do you think about that? Have you thought about that? Because that's really a health risk that's going on. Have anyone done any research out there about that black smoke? And is it getting into the meat from these gravity fed smokers? Okay, so this is Mr. North 14. Um, when I did my review on this, and I'm thinking about either getting the 560 or the 1080, my research showed me that the 560 is good enough, but it's got to be a lot of modding I would have to do in order to get this thing, because it really has a lot of flaws. Okay, so I might be better off just spending the extra $200 to $300 um, for the 1050, even though I don't need the size, but I would still have to mod it, just because of the grill grate and the loss of efficiency from it burning down everything, burning too much charcoal. Because that's a lot of people's issue with this thing is that, the charcoal doesn't last long. So doing my research and everything, I really like the Masterbuilt Gravity Series, but the one thing that's keeping me away from pushing that button and getting this bad boy for about $800 is the simple fact that I don't know the health results right now. And in this day and age of COVID-19, that really scares me. So you guys let me know what you think about the Masterbuilt series. I know you guys have it in your home. Let me know how you feel about it. This is Mr. North 14. Peace out.